What's going on, guys? Kirill here, and in this video I'm going to show you how to install paint protection film for the headlights. We have here Porsche Cayenne S. So for this headlight we'll use hand cut technique, so it's gonna be lots of extra material all the way. We're gonna cut it on the panel, and for the left headlights we will use pre-cuts, and you will see the difference. Let's proceed to the installation. We did car wash before, we did clay bar, completely prepped. What we're doing here, we just remove the small dust all around the panel, and we are ready to install PPF. So this technique more interesting for guys who has no any cutting machine. Even if you have some leftovers which you have from full bodies PPF, so you can use it for some custom cut for some headlights. For example, to wrap the headlights, it's about $150 and it takes like 20 minutes. So why not try to keep these leftovers every time. So here we're gonna start from this edge. So squeegee the water first, like that. And then I'm going to use mix to remove the rest of the soap, and it will help us to get stick. We use 17% water and 30% alcohol. Good, so next step we have to stretch the material all the way to remove these fingers. We're gonna start to stretch for this part. Let's fix this edge, because when we're gonna pull it down, we need to fix here as well. So we've completed this step. So our next step, we have to use heat gun all the way to make sure we have no any water bubbles on the edges. Plus, as you can see here, the film doesn't stick because we stretch here, and the headlights a little bit upper than this fender, just a small. We have to lift it up, heat it a little bit. Be careful, because if you will use overheat, it's so easy to get damage for the glue, get the stretch marks. And now without tension, it sticks properly. And go all the way the panel. Next step, we will cut the PPF. So before going to cut, try your blade. You don't need to press a lot. Just scratch it. You can press on the end, and okay, it works. So the blade is good. Then you have to understand from where to start to cut. Usually I cut from here and just go like that, and then I continue cut all the way along this black line, roughly in the middle. But you can do whatever you want. So we can cut with extra and then hide the material inside if the customer is super picky and he doesn't want to see any lines. But usually don't waste your time with that. Just get a straight cut along this black stripe. No rush with this step. The line has to be straight. And don't press a lot, just scratch. It's very important to understand how to cut, and if you need more details about it, you can find the link about our PPF courses in our description. So then just gently remove the rest of the PPF. Okay, perfect. Wipe it up the edges, and the last step, we're going to get heat gun to get some heat all the way. It's done. Now our next step will show you how to apply pre-cuts. It's way faster, way easier. But again, if you have a machine, of course, use pre-cut for the headlights like this. If you have no machine and you have some leftovers, so you have no choice. The best option to use hand cut technique, get some money for the PPF, then spend time to order some pre-cuts. Try to practice how to cut the PPF on the panel without any scratches. Here, pre-cut. I spent around like 10 minutes, I guess, for that headlights with some explanation. So here, 1-2 minutes. And usually in 90% we use pre-cuts for the headlights, pretty fast, and I recommend to do it. But we have a machine. If you have no machine, hand cut technique. If you have machine, of course, pre-cuts way easier, but only for the headlights. So let's proceed to the installation. Everything, make sure no small dust on it, water. Now let's install it. You see, we have no around 1 inch here, the PPF, so it means we're gonna stretch to that part. First, you have to fix the PPF on this edge. Also, you have to make sure all lines is straight. So I recommend to remove some water from top. Then your hand not gonna slide and you can pull the material properly. Just pull. Okay, so this is the end. And now we have to get some alcohol inside. Again, and squeeze it out. Don't rush. Okay, we're good. So our next step, we have to squeegee the rest of the water from the sides to the middle. And again, try to keep the line straight. You can also use some mix all the way the edges to get faster stick, because using mix with water you're removing the rest of the soap under the PPF, and as you can see, bam bam bam, get stick right away. So next, wipe it out. So we got some stretch marks here because we pulled the material from here. When it's fresh, you can fix it. So to fix these stretch marks, you have to lift it up the film till here, maybe more. You see, it's easier to remove because we have no any alcohol here. And then install it back. And these stretch marks disappear. So that's why it's very important to wipe it up before you're going to use heat gun. So using this step, you see everything. And if you see some mistakes when the material is fresh, it's pretty easy to fix right away. If you will leave it for 5-10 minutes, then the PPF will get stick, and then it's hard to remove. Then it's hard to fix it. So done. We just use heat gun now to get some additional stick, and that's it. Okay guys, we've done with these headlights, both techniques, hand cut, pre-cuts way faster. The hand cut technique needs more experience. You have to understand how to cut, you have to understand how to stretch the material, but sometimes it's easier. Then harder shape of the panel means easier to use hand cut with some extra. Then easier part, flatter, you can use pre-cuts. Both techniques works, and we recommend to use both techniques when you do some PPF. You will not be any professional PPF installer if you work only using one technique. You have to understand hand cut, you have to understand pre-cut, you have to mix it. So guys, if you like this video, leave the comment below. If you need more information about PPF courses, you can find the link in our description. Stay tuned.